Seattle Seahawks are at home after their bye week, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, who just showed they are not a team to be overlooked.
Adams is open! Walk-off touchdown! A sweep of the Broncos for Las Vegas!
On some level, the Black Hole might say last week was what they expected every week in 2022. Not necessarily dominance, but an offense that not only features the Taco Bell franchisee himself winning the game, but Davante Adams also catching another touchdown along with 141 yards. That worker guy better have hooked him up with a free Mexican pizza when he got home.
How you feeling?
Like $1 million bucks. Like 100 million.
Adams was the centerpiece to their latest win. Derek Carr, in turn, had a nice outing. Over 300 yards, almost 9 yards per attempt, a rating over 100, 2 TDs, and no picks.
Lost near corner for Davante. Hands in the air. Grabs it. Touchdown Raiders.
So now that duo takes on, hands down, the most famous cornerback group in the history of the NFL. You don't want to be starting something with Michael Jackson. He's holding things down to the tune of a 71.1 rating against, 8 passes defensed.
Brady throws down the middle and it's just knocked down. Jackson came out of nowhere to get a hand on that ball and slap it down.
Not many dudes ever wanted to challenge Kobe, but Carr might want to challenge this Bryant, rating allowed over 110.
Brady fires, ball is caught by Goodwin again.
Yeah, I hear Samir. These puns are horrible. I know. Anyway, Carr has to deal with Tariq Woolen as well. 5 interceptions on the year.
Murray steps up, he's going to throw deep down the sideline, and Woolen reaches up, and he makes another interception. Are you kidding me?
Woolen is a big reason Seattle has held wide receivers to a sub-90 rating, but they've given up a 112.5 rate to tight ends and allowed them to catch 5 TDs.
Breaks a tackle, he's still driving, and finally the Seahawks are able to bring him down.
Carr only targeted tight end Foster Moreau 3 times last week. He caught 1 pass for 33 yards. He could be in for more this week.
Throws over the middle. Morrow wide open at the 50. He was streaking right down the seam with a head of steam.
Carr has faced a plus 30% pressure rate in 2022, which is not good. Week 11, mid-20s pressure rate faced. Better. Hawks pass rush. Been applying close to a 30% pressure rate, blitzing just 16.1% of the time. So their high sack total, that much more impressive. Uchenna Nwosu, the guy Carr has to worry most about, has 7 sacks.
Murray gets swallowed up. Geno Smith, one of the best pass rushers in the game, gets a sack.
Raiders scored 22 points last week. 2022 average, 22. Way to mix it up. Hawks over 25 a game, top 5 in the NFL. If you're like 3 points makes that big a difference, it's a game of inches for a reason. Seattle's top 5 scoring status thanks in large part to the greatest comeback story since the Average Joes.
Got a man in the corner, he didn't block it, touchdown! Seahawks, what a drive led by Geno Smith!
Vegas' secondary now takes on the QB with the highest completion rate in the NFL.
Geno ballin', bro.
Geno Smith coming in with a 17-4 TD to INT ratio, a fat 108.0 rating.
Will Dissly just reaches up, the defender couldn't get to it. Geno put it right in the right spot.
Here's hoping the bye week wasn't some kind of Cinderella thing. That old lady better know Geno is a game fan. Come try and take his Air Max 95s at midnight. Raiders square off with a passing attack built primarily around 2 guys. They have to be able to play the wide receiver position well to slow Smith. Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf each catch about 5 passes per game. They're 60-yard per game type guys, 9 touchdowns between them.
Smith stepping up over the middle. Lockett, touchdown.
DK Metcalf, he breaks a tackle down the sideline, stiff arm.
That group faces what might be the most generous secondary in the game. Vegas' pass defense, bottom dwellers across the board.
Slant caught Campbell, 30, 25-20, angling left side 10, breaks a tackle. Oh my goodness, touchdown Colts.
The highlight to their most recent showing, they didn't allow a touchdown pass, and they sacked Russell Wilson 3 times. Mad Max Crosby woke from his slumber and got him twice. He has 9 for the year now.
Wilson under pressure, it is Max Crosby yet again.
Run games, more than X factors. Seattle's run game in the hands of Kenneth Walker. He's had some monster games, has a 4.9 yard per carry average.
And there's Walker's first big run of the game, and it's a huge hole. Kenneth Walker, the 21-year-old rookie, is
He comes in a little icy though, not the bling kind, but the kind where he's put up a couple duds. 17 yards on 10 carries the last time we saw him.
Walker gets the handoff, runs into his own man, and goes down and loses yards. Good heavens. Man, when it rains, it pours.
Raiders defense may have allowed 4.4 yards per carry overall, but they have held running backs to a 4.1 average.
Stretch into the left side for the running back, and Latavius Murray driven back.
Then there's Josh Jacobs. He might be the hidden key for the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm him.
Last week, over 100 yards, 4.5 a run. Raiders are 3-1 in his 100-plus yard games, and they lost by a hair in the one loss.
Handoff into the belly of Jacob. Bounces off the defender. Oh!
Jacobs faces a defense that's allowed 4.6 yards per carry, which is high, but to running backs a little better, just 4.3 per. Fit all the other missing puzzle pieces into the comment section for me with score picks like these 10.